Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new or just clicked on this video, thank you very much. My name is Alexis and this is the Goddess of Daydreams Tarot. Today we'll be going over the energies that are coming through this month of June 2025. We're going to be taking a look at the energies we need to be aware of, to be open for, and to be cautious of during the month of June. Please take what resonates, and I hope you receive the insights and messages that you need throughout this month. I'm starting off with the Les Vampires Oracle to pick up the overall energies that are coming through this month. And then we'll be going into more detail with some other oracles and tarot. If I sound out of breath, please excuse me. I just have allergies. We're already reaching up to month 6 of 2025. My goodness, we're already halfway through the year. And already this is the third month of me dealing with allergies. But it's all good. So let's see where we are for this month. I hope your guys' year is going off pretty well despite the horrors that are happening. I hope everyone is doing well and achieving or improving. All right, Spirit, what do you have for the collective for June 2025? All right, let's see what we got here. All right, excuse me. I'm definitely going to be drinking a lot of water within this reading. Oh, these cards are so beautiful. We have card 24. Love conquers all. Enduring loyalty. Eternal love. Lasting commitment. And then we have faith. Trust, unwavering confidence. So the interesting energy that I'm actually getting here is this month, there's definitely going to be a test of your faith. How much love do you have in your faith within whatever cause, whatever connections that you have to the divine or to the universe? Because I do feel for a lot, or it could be that for a lot of you this month, for this month in June, your faith is actually going to end up becoming more stronger, or the love or your loyalty of whatever cause that you are committed to is going to become stronger. Just definitely a lot of faith and love is going to be very strong this month, which is great. I'm glad that we're going to start off the summer season with it all in faith and love. Excuse me. I'm debating if I should open my window. I feel like it's going to make it worse. For a lot of you, the universe is going to recognize your unwavering faith and loyalty that or commitment that you have made on whatever causes or pledges that you have taken either since the beginning of this year, since last year, maybe a couple of years. Your faith and your loyalty, it's definitely being noticed. I feel like for a lot of you, you are going to start seeing the rewards of your unwavering faith, or for a lot of you, you are going to witness some type of transformation or incident where it's going to really solidify your faith and your love and trust in the universe and all that is good and above. Let's go into more details with the Panther Oracle. Oh my goodness, it's a lot of heavy cards here with the Panther. All right, the first thing I'm definitely picking up is you guys definitely been put through the ringer. Like, my goodness. We definitely got a handful. It's so weird because these two cards just feel so soft and tender and just so beautiful. And then for the Panther Oracle, I am just getting these harsh cards. I mean, that's kind of like the duality of this reality, softness and harshness, the love and then horrors. So yeah, this feels very, yeah, a lot of you guys have been put through the ringer for quite some time. I feel like it's a bunch of different cases of your faith being tested. So first I have is curse, hate, catastrophe, misfortune. So a lot of you are probably realizing or have realized by now that some curse has been placed on you or on your family. A couple of readings I have done for this year so far, I have picked up on this energy of a lot of people realizing there are curses still active in their lives. I even have a reading about like curses that go back to like the ancient times that are still running in your family bloodline. Excuse me. Again, my apologies, the allergies are acting up. So yeah, for some of you, this could be a recent curse where no matter what your belief is, someone is targeting you because of what you follow and what practices you do. Like, yeah, with the faith card, and we do have the cross here, but I feel like this is more in general. Like, you could be a Christian and someone could be attacking you for your belief in Jesus, but this also feels like basically like majority of whatever religions that you are following, whether it's Christianity or Islam, more of the pagan kind of aspects, or whatever you're deciding to follow. For some reason, someone has targeted you for the for ah, excuse me, for not following the faith in a certain way or in a certain aspect. For that, they have decided to put a curse on your life because you're not following the way of God that they're following in. Like, let's I've always believed that while we are all here, we all have our own personal connection to God. God, I don't believe God wants us to follow a certain religion, especially that religion is of man. So, we're busy here working on our own personal connection to God or to our divine team or to the other deities and divine energies that also serve God. So, yeah, I feel bad for this person who has put this curse on you. It's more like I guess I pity them because this person, for the collective speaking, you're not doing anything wrong. You are living in your light. You are living in the truth. You are being faithful to the divine. It's just that some people do not see it that way. You see it as like, oh, it's blasphemy. Oh, you're not following this. You're not following that. So you cannot be following God. And you just know, like, I'm looking at this Love Conquers All card, and she's just very much at peace looking up. Like, she knows her truth. She knows, like, yeah, I'm being persecuted, whatever. God, I know you're watching this. We cool. We cool with each other. And let this be a confirmation that God is cool with you. Like, he's not telling you to pray every Sunday, or, you got to fast certain times a week, or you have to do certain prayers in order to be noticed. As long as you're living in your truth and you're doing good, um, within this world, God sees you. God notices you. Again, God is cool with you. Next I have is bully. Embarrassment, gossip, unwillingness. Now, for some of you in the collective, I feel this is definitely more of a extreme targeting now. So for some of you who are online or on social media, really more vocal about your practices and what you believe in, I also do see that you have been attacked on social media. Oh my God, my nose. Sorry. Yes, definitely you've been harassed online by, perhaps this could be similar to the curse energy. The same person who's putting this curse on you is also sending other people to bully you. Now, this is a person that is only giving certain information to these people. They're not giving the whole story. Or these are just people who take joy in going after people online, because we do have people that do take pride and do take joy um hurting other people's feelings. Unfortunately, they do get some type of energy out of it. Again, and it kind of goes back to the love conquers all and the faith card here. Like, you may be harassed, you may be, going through some, really weird, unfortunate energies, but God got your back. You're just basically like allowing yourself to be a window for God to view those who are hurting you and harassing you. And then next I have is death. Endless harm, inevitable. So this is now going to be a serious case for, I don't believe it might be for the whole collective, but it's definitely a good chunk of the collective where people have sent death threats or have done death spells over you. Again, either as a sacrifice for another god, a lesser, darker god, likely, or they are just so bothered by your light that they feel that it needs to be taken out of this world. And again, it's still some type of peace, because already, well, I'm in this world. I know we're not meant to live forever. Death eventually does come for everyone. But until then, I'm going to live in peace and I'm going to live my life. I'm going to live in my truth. So you're already at peace with that. Even though however, if someone's definitely trying to threaten you, do take the necessary steps to protect yourself. File a police report. Make sure that you have extra security. Take some self-defense. Do what you got to do to protect yourself. Excuse me. And then last I have is marionette. Dictatorship, domination, reluctance. This card specifically is for the person who has been targeting the collective. They are under a demonic control. So this person has definitely welcomed some type of evil or malicious energy into their life. I mean, when you're trying to put curses and deaths and bullying here, you're creating an invitation for this darkness to come into your life. And now this darkness has full control of them. So if they don't do what the darkness tells them to do or act on it, they might have a severe consequence. The point of also with this dark energy taking over this person is to also come after you, the collective. Again, they're bothered by your light and they're bothered by the connection that you have with God or to God. So they're going to try to make your life a living hell so that you break and you lose your faith. But collective, so many things have happened and yet you're still here. You're still in one piece. You have overcome the worst. So things in life do get better for you. And you're not going to allow this energy to shake your faith or to try to dominate you. It's not your fault that this person decided to give themselves to the darkness. Like I said, you know that God is cool with you. You know your relationship with the divine, despite all of these horrors that happen. You know that He got your back. Let's go into more detail with the tarot. Let's see what's going to happen for the rest of June. Do I? Okay. I'll take this then. Okay. Put these two together. We got a lot of fire energy going on here. For some of you, you could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could have these energies in your birth chart, or you could be dealing with one of these fire signs. Excuse me. Now the card's falling. Okay, I'm going to take these two on top. Give me a second. All right, let me marinate on this. Let me marinate and clear my throat. I mean, I know we're about to start the summer, but to be honest, I'm already looking forward to the fall. I can't with this pollen anymore. So, under curse, we have the Four of Wands. So, this could be someone putting a curse on in your home, or with a really solid relationship that you have with someone. It doesn't have to just only be with God. This could be also someone, putting a curse on your relationship, either platonic or romantic. Yeah, I also get for some of you in the collective, you really have a strong bond with your significant other. And someone's definitely jealous of that. They want you guys to break up. But you guys are not allowing this energy to interfere. I feel for a lot of you, you guys are on the same level. You are aware of the pettiness and the evils within this world, knowing that there are those that are trying to do harm in your relationship. So you know that you guys have to be stronger together. Your bond has to be unbreakable, or you're strengthening your bond. And then for some of you that's not romantic, then it's still like either involved with someone in your life that you're dealing with, or your own personal beliefs. Now, under bullying, I have temperance. So Sagittarius energy. Now, this feels kind of academic in a way. So maybe for some of you in the collective that you're busy in school or in a university, and you're being a little bit more vocal or taking action on your beliefs. I do see you are being targeted by that, but only because someone is sending this person or these people to target you. I also feel that for a lot of you, you're also being targeted because you know how to alchemize certain negative energies and make them positive. And that's definitely bothering someone. And it's like you're able to take a negative situation and turn it positive. And for that, that's definitely going to kind of irk a lot of people's inner demons. They see that as like a disrespect, as a challenge. Like, oh, you think you're better than me, or some kind of energy I'm kind of picking up because you think you can turn. Oh, that's interesting. Someone it must is looking at you like, oh, you think you could turn lead into gold, or you can turn water into wine? Like, who do you think you are? And it's like, but why are you mad at me? Like, I can, it's like, why are you mad at me? Because I figured out a method to turn lead into gold or water into wine, because I listen to my intuition and to the divine. So instead of making fun of me, you should be watching me so that you can find your own formula and turn lead into gold or water into wine, whatever those energies mean to you. Like, I feel like for a lot of you, you are definitely in a process of turning something, dull or regular into something very beautiful, or turning something chaotic and just horrifying and turning it into something beautiful and manageable, and just like giving love and bringing it together, giving it love and support, and just creating something beautiful out of it. Next, with death, I have the King of Wands along with the Ten of Wands. I feel like, okay, so let me because I thought this was an interesting combination. Okay, I see, Spirit. So, for some of you, be mindful of the situations or certain type of task that a person or people might give you. Because with this death card here, someone wants to give you a task that is going to be basically impossible for you to do, or to put you through enough stress that it does affect your health and it affects your life. I feel like this person is just like, you know, yeah, they're trying to give you like an impossible task. It's kind of like, what's that fairy tale? Rumpelstiltskin or Rumpelstiltskin? I can't. Ah, the name is just such a tongue twister. Rumpelstiltskin or something like that. Basically, trying to turn wheat into gold, and this maiden is like, how am I supposed to do that? And then, Rumpelstiltskin comes in. He's like, oh, yeah, I can help you with that. But in order to do that, you got to give me my firstborn. I mean, give you the first. I got to have your firstborn. Kind of like in a situation like that. Like, put you in such an impossible situation that you will end up having to compromise your morals, your safety, your energy, your faith, your commitment to whatever you have. Yeah, this is someone putting you in a tight spot to make you break or make you give up. I'm gonna pull one more card for this. Way too many, Spirit. Okay, okay. Interesting. So with the King of Wands and the Ten of Wands, I have the Moon here. Oh yeah, this definitely feels like some Rumpelstiltskin. Ah, that guy. With this Moon card here, they're definitely doing some type of dark trickery against you. That again, they're gonna put you in a certain situation where you feel powerless unless you give up or sacrifice something of yourself, whether it's your power, your morals, even your life. But something is telling me you need to use their power against themselves. This is when you ask God or your divine team within this moon card energy, like, reveal to me my enemy's secrets, reveal to me the enemy's weakness. If my love and my faith are strong, then grant me the clarity or the vision to see what weaknesses my enemies have. Ask and you shall receive. Because God and your divine team are definitely seeing you, that you're being put in this tight situation, and they're not pleased with it. However, within this illusions and uncertainty and darkness, the moon is there, and that's your intuition. And your intuition will guide you to ask these questions and to reveal, the hidden agendas and plans and energies and actions that the enemy has put you in or is trying to put you through. But if you ask for clarity on the plans that the enemy is trying to do to you, God will reveal them to you, and you will know the answers and how to get out of this situation. It's kind of like, again, with the Rumpus, Rumpus, ah, the that guy. Um, shouldn't be saying that guy, but I cannot say his name. Um, in the fairy tale, in order for this woman to not lose her baby, the only way she's able to kind of trick him or figure out is like say his name. And because he was like in this phase of like being unaware of his surroundings, he was just kept repeating his name out loud, and like someone overheard him and figure out like what to do. It's kind of like catching the enemy in their weakness or at their most vulnerable. Now, last with Marionette, I have the Four of Swords along with the Nine of Cups. So I see for a lot of you guys this June, you're still going to have the happy ending that you're deserving of or that you are in currently. And I don't see this person breaking your peace. And especially with this Nine of Cups here, I see you are going to be given quite a reward or like a recognition by the divine because of your faith and your trust and love in the divine, in the divine's plans. Again, you're not allowing this person to shake your faith or your foundation or to question your love and connection to the divine. And again, going back to the asking, you shall receive, you will receive whatever wishes and blessings that you have been asking for. For a lot of you, definitely with this Nine of Cups and this Four of Swords, it's definitely going to be a break of a curse, or this Death card here. For a lot of you, is finding now, gaining back your peace after dealing with this bullying situation. I'm going to pull one more card for the Four of Swords and Nine of Cups. Yes, this feels you're going to be starting off this summer season very beautiful. Oh, I love this combination. I have the Queen of Swords and I have the King of Cups. Confidence in your voice and connection to your spirituality, to the divine, to your divine team. You know that your words have power and you know how to use them well. And you have the confidence knowing that you know how to use your words well. And knowing again that God has your back and that what you say is of power, is of truth. So you also know how to be careful how to measure your words and what to ask for and how to ask for it. You just don't go around just swinging the sword very easily. You're very careful, but you know what you say or do will be done. Give me 1 second. I also see with this Queen of Swords and this King of Cups, you're definitely going to be an example for a lot of people, especially with this Temperance card, how to navigate through a lot of negativity and still be strong in your faith and connection to the divine, however you choose to practice or follow to the divine. Because again, we all have our own unique experiences. Therefore, we're all going to have our own personal connections with our God. Let's wrap up this reading. Whoops. With some final messages from the Clo. Let's see what the Clo has to say about this. Oops, that's way too many, Spirit. Okay, 2. Very nice. First card I have is the Little. For a lot of you, I feel like you're probably scared to take certain steps to like live in your truth or start being connected to God, but the little steps that you take do add up. They are significant because it's showing that you are willing to strengthen your connection to the divine, no matter how big or small the gesture is. A gesture is a gesture. A gesture is a gesture. As long as it feels true to your power and to yourself, that you're making this commitment to the divine, then whatever you do, the divine will acknowledge it. They will see it and they will appreciate it. And then last, I have is the snow. So here I feel like even though we're going into the summer season, I do feel like you're coming into like calmer weather, the environment changing, but things are slowing down, being more peaceful. Definitely a dramatic change in your surroundings, but it's going to be a dramatic change where you're able to enjoy and relax and find peace in whatever connection or environment that you're in right now. It's like for some reason I'm seeing like a shrine, like a Shinto shrine in the snow, like in a snowy mountain, or for some reason. Maybe for some of you, you're planning to go to like a certain shrine in Japan. Or like for some of you, you want to create an altar. Oh, I see. For some of you, you do want to create like an outside altar this summer. You know, a place where you can go outside and just be one with the divine. So, you know, if some of you are thinking about that, let that be a confirmation to move forward with that plan. And with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Please give it a like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more insights and messages. I would definitely appreciate it, and it will give tremendous support to my channel. And thank you to the new and current viewers and subscribers for coming back to my channel and hearing my messages. I hope my insights and readings that I have put out are helping you with your spiritual journey. And if you feel that this reading did not resonate, no worries. Feel free to check out the other readings on my channel. There's definitely a message there for you. So my collective this June is looking beautiful. Do not allow the enemy to shake your faith and to lose trust in the divine. That is their sole plan, and you cannot let them succeed in that. You have gone through too much, and God and your divine team have noticed. You will not continue going, you will not continue moving forward this year without some type of promise fulfilled or some type of blessing fulfilled to show or to reward you for your unwavering faith. Do be careful with certain engagements, and especially for those of you that are like in school or at work, if you're given certain tasks that may seem impossible to do under whatever certain situations that you are in, ask the divine for the guidance and the answers and clarity that you need. Ask the divine to reveal to you the enemy's weaknesses or their blind spots so that you are able to take advantage and get yourself out of a certain situation where you're not being hurt physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually. And when you do that, they will send you the answers or the breakthrough, the insight that you need. And to who this person is, I wish you luck, because this demon definitely has a full grasp on you and does not want to let you go. You have a possibility to fight this demon, but in order to do that, you're going to have to be in your truth and exposing the sins that you have done and ask for retribution and pay the consequences for your actions. Once that is done, this demon will have no hold on you. So, Crosswatcher, if you're listening, that's the only way you're going to break out of this demon's grasp. It's not going to be easy. And yes, you are going to have to face some type of karmic justice, but you do it now, and I promise you the rest of your life will not be as harsh as it's going to be if you continue working with this demon. Other than that, collective, expect your blessings and your rewards to come through, and continue having unshakable faith and continue to stay loyal to not only yourself, but to your connection to God. And with that said, stay safe and have a good day.